What's up, guys? Let's take a look at some car batteries today. Specifically, a lightweight lithium iron phosphate battery. I think I got that right. LiFePO4. Coming over here, this is my Suzuki Cara. I am going to remove this battery that was installed. This is like a lawnmower tractor battery. The dealership I bought this from swapped out the original battery for this. It was probably dead. So take these wing nuts off. I don't know if wing nuts were OEM. Probably not. So easy enough to take out. I'm kind of obsessed with dropping as many pounds as possible on this little car here. So hopefully this tiny little battery that's in here weighs more than the new lithium battery I just paid a bunch of money for. Alright, I picked up the other battery with my pinky. Okay, yeah. I lucked out. This one's heavier still. These nuts are 10 mil. Lefty loosey. Oops. Alright, should be alright. Oh, okay. That's an interesting terminal. Let's get this out of the way. Now I can disconnect the positive side. Oh yeah, this is definitely a bunch heavier. My lawn and garden battery that was in there versus the new battery I have here. I went with the Ohmmu brand because I researched a bunch of these and this one seemed to be a good balance of cost and quality. The Ohmmu battery also comes with like a JIS to SAE terminal adapters. I don't think I need this because I need the smaller terminals anyways. They were just using the bolt holes for this guy. I didn't really have issues with this battery as in like a battery operating the vehicle. Everything seemed to work properly. Other than my two enormous air horns I had hooked up. I forget how much amperage these things draw, but it's a Stebel Nautilus air horn. I had these on my motorcycle before and I ended up repurposing them in here. They still haven't found a permanent home, so they're on this 3D printed mount right there, kind of just hanging out. Whenever I tried to activate those horns, if I didn't have the revs up and I haven't been driving the car like for a while to make sure the battery is kind of fully charged, they would just kind of sigh. It would be like, so it's not really helpful in traffic situations when I'm basically at idle and I need to beep at somebody. And, you know, people try to run me over all the time, right? I guess another thing the battery might actually help me with is the gauge pod lighting. Those kind of flicker a little bit at idle, so when I'm kind of driving, then everything's normal, but if I'm chilling at a stoplight, they're like... Here's the scale. Let's weigh the lead acid battery.
16 pounds and 7.4 ounces.
That's 7.466 kilos. Now we'll weigh the lithium battery. 7 and 10.6 ounces. That is 3.474 kilos. That's less than half. Actually, that's pretty good. All right, installing the new battery in here. Just put it in. You can see that it is smaller than the original tray. The tray is for a 52R battery. According to the manufacturer Ohmmu, this is a 52R replacement. It's smaller, it's not a big deal. It's lighter too, so it's perfect. I'm gonna keep the caps on so I don't accidentally short it out on something. Put these hooks back into the holes. Uh-oh, I probably need a new one of these. This clearly isn't long enough. It literally just comes up to like the side of the battery here. This might not be the original hardware. Duncan Imports replaced the battery with that lawnmower battery that was much shorter than this guy. And with the wing nuts, I'm believing that this isn't original. That's as high as that goes. So I'm gonna need like another maybe 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. I was able to buy 2 of these at the auto parts shop. It was $10 with the hardware, so it's not too bad. They're much longer and turns out this will be perfect the way it is. That's not going anywhere. Let's see if it works. Ooh, there's power. Hey, it works. I'll let the car warm up a bit and then I'll go for a drive. Oh. Before I go, I should test the horn. Ooh, it works at idle now. Now after coming back from a long drive, I noticed that the battery seems to perform a little bit better. Maybe it just like topped it off. I didn't check the voltage before I installed it, but whatever, I got it to work. The car starts easier, not that it took that much effort to turn a 660cc engine over anyways, and the horn definitely works a lot better, even when the car's off. That was better than before I left. It seems to idle better. I don't know, maybe it's just all placebo. I certainly don't notice the weight difference though. However, every pound counts, right? I mean, that was like 7 or 8 pounds. I mean, that's also 7 and 8 pounds that I don't have to lose myself. A few little things I noticed after the car wash. There's Phillip head screws that hold your side sill down here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're slightly concave in design, so look, all the water just pools on top of your stupid little Phillips head, and you'll end up with a rusty Phillips head like that one. Not very well designed there. Another odd little thing is water that got in from the car wash. I guess rain probably wouldn't do this, but these little nooks and crannies on your air box, they would just collect a bunch of water. I mean, it's plastic, this won't rust, I guess it's okay. It's off of your metal hardware, so this one's not so bad. But water plus little tiny Phillips heads, that's a no-no. I'm gonna have to replace these with a high-grade stainless of some sort. So here it is. It's 13 volts, a little bit above 13. I also noticed when I was running the car, this read 14.3, which is a nice healthy voltage. It means my alternator is working properly down there, and it's helping kind of charge the battery or keep it charged. I don't think this will have any problems keeping topped off. I don't really have any issues. Just for the heck of it, we'll just check this guy out here too. Just sits right below 12. It's typical. The battery works great. It helps me on my quest to continually shed more weight off of the vehicle wherever I can. All the stuff I have done have definitely probably altered my weight distribution in some way or form, probably in a very small 1 or 2%. I don't know how much it has changed. I also want to verify how heavy my car is too. I will probably go find a scale somewhere. I'm gonna try a scrapyard. Maybe they'll let me roll on their scale. I don't know if I can even do like a front and rear on that. I don't know, I'll figure it out. The next update will probably be me troubleshooting the car. My idle's being a little bit weird. There's like a vacuum issue where the solenoid's not activating to activate my blow-off valve, so I get like a bunch of turbo flutter. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out right now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to follow along on the adventures of this guy and that guy.